Hi everyone, I'm Pallavi. In this video, let's look into the topic template system. Introduction to template system. Template system are the fundamental component of the modern web development, which provides a structured as well as a modular approach for creating the dynamic web pages. They separate the presentation as well as the application logic. They separate the presentation from the application logic, which allows the developer to mainly focus on building the functionality and the designers can work on the user interface. By utilizing template systems, developers can create reusable as well as maintainable code, which ultimately leads for faster development cycles and also more consistent user experience across the entire website or the application. Let's look into the definition, few key points, and use cases of the template system. A template system is a software tool that allows the developer to separate the presentation of web page from its content and logic. It provides a standardized way to generate dynamic HTML pages by combining static templates with the dynamic data. The key components of template systems are: the main component of the template system will include templates, where the HTML files with placeholders for the dynamic content, a template engine, that is a software component that processes the template and inserts the dynamic data, and a set of rules or syntax for how the templates are structured and the dynamic data is be incorporated. The use cases of template system: they are widely used in web development, content management system, email marketing, and other application where dynamic content needs to be generated. They help streamline the development process and also ensure consistent branding and user experience across multiple page or the applications. Now let's look into the benefits of using the template system. The four major benefits are separation of concerns, consistency and branding, reusability, improved productivity. Let's look into separation of concern. Template system allow for the clear separation of concern between the presentation, like for HTML or CSS, and the application logic, that is a programming code, making the code base more modular and also maintainable. The next benefit is the consistency and branding. By using the central set of templates, the developers will ensure a consistent look and feel across an entire website or application, making it easier to implement and enforce branding guidelines. Reusability: templates can be reused across multiple pages, reducing development time and also promoting the code reuse. This also makes it easier to update the design or layout without making to modify the underlying application logic. The next one, improved productivity. Template systems streamline the development process by allowing designers and the developers to work in parallel, as well as providing the standardized way to handle common tasks like form handling and also the error handling. Basics of Django template system. The Django template language, it uses its own template language which includes variables, tags and filters. The language allows the developer to embed dynamic content and control the flow of the template rendering process. Template directories. Django looks for the template in the designated directory structure, typically defined in the project settings. This allows for a modular and organized approach to managing the templates across the application. Template rendering. Django views are responsible for rendering template, passing the necessary data to the template engine, which then generates the final HTML output to be sent to the client. The next one is the template inheritance. Django template system supports inheritance, allowing the developers to create base template that can be extended by child template, promoting code reuse and consistency across the application. Template syntax, that is variable, tags and filters. First one is the variables. Django template use variables to display dynamic data such as model instance or context data passed from the view. Variables are enclosed within the curly braces, where inside the curly braces you'll be giving the variable name. The second one is the tag. Template tags provide control structure and logic such as if statement, for loop and comments. Tags are enclosed in the syntax, that is within the flower bracket. A percentile symbol, the tag name, here the tag can be if, for, such thing, and again a percentile symbol. This indicates the tag. The next one is the filters. Filters are used to transform or format the output of variables. They are applied using the character, that's a pipeline character, like within a double flower braces a variable name will be given and a filter will be given. Django provides a wide range of built-in filters, and developers can also create custom filters. Template inheritance and reusability. Base template. Here the base templates define the overall structure and the layout of the web page, which will be including HTML, CSS and also the JavaScript elements that are common across multiple pages. The next one is the child template. Child template extend the base template, overriding or adding content to specific sections such as the page title, main content area or the sidebar. The next one is the template block. Template blocks are the placeholders in the base template that can be filled by child template, allowing for a modular and reusable approach to build the user interface. Let's look into the rendering templates in Django views. The view function. The Django view is responsible for processing incoming request, performing a necessary logic, and then rendering the appropriate template with the necessary data. The next one is the template rendering. The view calls the render function, which takes the request, the template name and the dictionary of context data as arguments and returns the rendered HTML response. The next one is the context data. The context data is a dictionary of key value pairs that are passed to the template, allowing the template to access and also display the necessary dynamic information. Now let's look into the best practices and troubleshooting methods. The template should always be simple, so it is always better to minimize the logic in templates and focus on the presentation, where you can handle all these complex logic in the view or model. So it is always better to keep the template simple, that is by adding it by making for the presentation. The next one is use template inheritance. Leverage template inheritance to create a consistent and maintainable code base with a clear separation of the concerns. Optimize performance. Avoid exclusive database queries or complex computations in template, as this can lead to performance issues. The last one is the debug template issues. It uses template debug mode and error message to quickly identify and also resolve any syntax or rendering problem. This was about the template system. Thank you.